I agree that fiscal policy has been working at cross purposes to monetary policy. I certainly recognize the importance of the objective of putting the U.S. deficit and debt on a sustainable path. Congress has worried about that, and I think it's important to do so. But some of the near-term reductions in spending that we have seen have certainly detracted from the momentum of the economy and from demand, making it harder for the Fed to get the economy moving, making our task more difficult. And it certainly would be helpful going forward if it were possible for deficit reduction efforts to focus on achieving gains in the medium-term horizon and addressing those aspects of fiscal policy that give rise to concerns about debt sustainability over the medium term while not subtracting from impetus that we need to keep a fragile recovery moving forward.
And such a policy, a fiscal policy, would help you in terms of what we all anticipate is the point at which you have to begin your tapering, because basically this balance would allow you the more flexibility and more confidence that when you start to taper, it wouldn't lead to a reverse to a poor economy. Is that fair?
I think that's fair, Senator, because we are worried about a fragile recovery and a more supportive fiscal policy, or one that at least had less drag, that did no harm, would make life easier. I want to echo my agreement with you that this is a very serious problem. It's not a new problem. It's a problem that really goes back to the 1980s, in which we have seen a huge rise in inequality with, as you said, for many, many years, the middle and those below the middle actually losing absolutely, and frankly, a disproportionate share of the gains. It's not that we haven't had pretty strong productivity growth for much of this time in the country, but a disproportionate share of those gains have gone to the top 10% and even to the top 1%. So this is an extremely difficult and, to my mind, very worrisome problem. There is a lot of research, a lot of debate about exactly what the causes of this problem are, perhaps having to do in part with the nature of technological change, with globalization, with institutional changes in the United States, including the decline of unions. But there are many things that are involved in this problem. What can the Fed do? We can't change all of those trends. The solutions involve a multitude of things, including education, maybe early childhood education, job training, other things. But what we can do is try to achieve, as we are, a robust recovery so that we create jobs, we have a stronger job market, and in a stronger job market, people who are having a lot of trouble getting jobs will be drawn into jobs. They'll get better jobs. There'll be more training. People will move up job ladders, and opportunities will increase. It's not going to put an end to the problems, these long-term structural problems that are driving this, but it will be helpful, and I think it's the contribution the Federal Reserve can try to make.